Hello, beautiful people of the world. Welcome back to another eating train with me for the day. I am a little bit chilly, so the robe is still on, okay? I do have like a sweater on underneath, and I was like, I'm still cold. That's what happens when I try to like get ready for the day. I can't. But I'm looking at the weather right now. It's supposed to be gorgeous today. Apparently it's 40 degrees outside, sunny all day long. I'm just seeing a little yellow ball, and I love when I see that on my weather app. Anyways, I'm already starting off eating some dried mango, which I'm obsessed with dried mango, and I went to Trader Joe's for the first time the other day. This like blows Whole Foods mango, dried mango out of the water. And I don't know why, it's literally just dried mango. It is so good. I feel like Whole Foods mango lately has honestly been a little bit like sour, like bitter. This is like such good texture, the perfect amount of sweetness. This is so good. Like I wish I got so many bags of these. I always need a sweet breakfast appetizer, you know? Like if you don't need fruit in the morning, I can't relate. I already had a meeting this morning at 8 a.m. so I have drinking water. I always like to start my day by like chugging just normal water to hydrate me after the long night of restful sleep. But then this has been like my biggest like health routine lately, is making this like adrenal / beauty cocktail that I love, and it also forces me to hydrate even more. Drink this big glass of water, and it's also amazing for like mineral repletion, getting your collagen in for hair, skin, and nails. So I just start with a big glass of water, then I take some real sea salt, whatever you want, pink Himalayan sea salt, Celtic sea salt would also be great as well. This is great because it has electrolytes and also minerals in it for you, but I mainly put this in there for electrolytes. I also put in some cream of tartar as well because this has potassium in there, which helps with actually properly absorbing the minerals as well, and it's a mineral in and of itself. And then I also put in some of these trace mineral drops. You guys heard me talk about this a few videos back. I still love these, and so I will just put quite a generous squirt in there for that mineral repletion. And then for the collagen component, I am going to put in some of this OxyGlow from EHPLABS, just 1 scoop. But they also have a bunch of other types of collagen on their website as well. I just want one that's unflavored. Lastly, to really give it flavor, I squeeze half a lemon in there. If you like a lot of lemon, do more. I did a whole lemon the other day and it was way too lemony for me. So I just stick with half a lemon for a whole food source of vitamin C. This just makes me feel so good, so healthy, so replenished, so rejuvenated. Yep. I give her a big old stir, and there you go. The ultimate hydration beauty cocktail. Amazing for digestion too. I'm obsessed with this. For breakfast, I've really been trying to opt for a high protein and high fat meal just because I feel like it really helps to nourish my hormones, and it really helps me to stay focused for my workday. I feel like the whole like morning / first half of my day is very just work computer heavy, where I'm just like sitting on my computer just editing or doing emails or whatever the case may be. So I feel like this really helps to keep me focused. And I feel like everyone's been a little bit alarmed since my oatmeal hasn't showed face as much. I'm still eating carbohydrates. There's other ways to get carbs in other than through grains, which I feel like people miss that. So in the mornings, I've been feeling better by having my carbs come in via fruit, whether that's dried fruit, berries. Today it's a banana. And another big focus for me since the start of this year was really focusing on the quality of the food that I'm eating. So specifically eggs is something I've made a really big effort to buy organic, just again for the quality of the egg and just to have more nutrients in there. So in order to have a higher fat meal, I have 3 full eggs here, where in the past I used to do like 1 to 2 egg yolks and then have my oatmeal. So now I have 3 full eggs every single morning, 2 pieces of turkey bacon, and then like I said, some sort of fruit, but today I opted for a whole banana. I also just want to remind you guys that like this is just simply one snippet into one day of eating for me. Like every day actually has really been varying, especially since me being with my boyfriend. Like I feel like we do so many different things for meals, so it really just depends on the day. And even for my breakfast, it just depends on my hunger level. Like sometimes I do 3 pieces of turkey bacon, which I honestly feel like I wish I did that this morning because my egg to bacon ratio was off. I had too many egg bites left without any bacon. And sometimes I still will have my oatmeal. Again, again, depending on how hungry I am, slash if I'm just simply craving it, if I'm wanting it. And I've also been taking a little bit of a different approach with my nutrition, where I've been focusing it more so on like a weekly scale rather than a daily scale. And I feel like looking at it that way has given me so much more flexibility on the day-to-day, if that makes sense, because I know on a weekly basis I'm getting in everything that I'm needing. I really just overall have been prioritizing my protein and then kind of just eating intuitively and listening to my hunger cues with everything else. Supplement time, supplement time. So these are still my 3 holy grails. My Blessed Healthy Hair Booster. This is magnesium citrate. I don't take this every day, only when I kind of feel like I need it. I'm probably actually not going to take this today. And then vitamin D3 as well. I only take this. I probably take both of these like maybe 4-ish times a week, which I just took both of those yesterday. So I'm just going to take this hair booster. But again, there is a lot of vitamins and minerals already in that drink that we just had, so no need to overdo it. We don't need to be an overkill. I've literally just been sitting here doing work since the last time we chatted, the last time we spoke. I have so much work to do. It's insane. Am I stressed out? Absolutely not. But I need to continue making progress on this. But it's snack time because we need to fuel the brain so that we can keep working. So, like I said, I went to Trader Joe's the other day, and I didn't know that they sold Bear Bells there, but they do. So I got a few of their protein bars, which these bars are so freaking good. They're goated. So I'm going to have the chocolate dough one today for some extra protein. And then probably the most underrated dried fruit there is, freaking dried mandarin oranges. These are so good. I have to thank Rachel for introducing me to these. But I also got these at Trader Joe's. So bomb, so sweet. They literally are like little nature's gushers, gummies. I don't even know, but they're so good. And so sweet. I love the texture. I'm gonna snack on these things while I keep working before I have my other meeting in like an hour and a half.
It's important to note because we have some hosts that take on a lot of the responsibility and want to answer every single question, which is great. That's a great trait to have as a host. I have to confirm the timing on this. Okay. I know it's earlier in the season, so I think it's either an 8 a.m. departure.
Guys, that meeting took way longer than I thought it was gonna take, like a full solid hour, and I was anticipating like a 15-minute meeting. So now it's 3:30 and I'm so hungry. And so it's lunchtime. But good news, y'all, we're not having tuna this time. Believe it or not. I know, hold your gasps. And you can thank Green Chef for that one. And so with that being said, y'all best believe that this video is in fact sponsored by Green Chef. And to say that I was literally ecstatic when they reached out to do a collaboration like is an understatement. I just think this company is truly heaven sent, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So if you're unfamiliar with Green Chef, they're essentially a health-focused meal kit delivery service where they send everything you could possibly need, all the ingredients, all pre-portioned, and the recipes right to your front door so you can make their really high-quality recipes all in the comfort of your own home. And what makes Green Chef stand out apart from so many is that they're actually CCOF certified organic company, which really made me so stoked. Like you guys know, I said it earlier in the video, I'm really focusing on trying to increase the actual quality of the foods that I'm eating. So they do use organic ingredients even down to the meat. Their seafood is sustainably sourced as well, which I think is amazing. And they have so many different meal options depending on your lifestyle. So they have like keto, vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean style, gluten-free, like anything that you need, they have it. And we all know here that I'm a creature of habit. Okay, I eat the same thing like over and over again. I know what meals I like. I know what meals I know how to make, and I just stick with those. But the reason why I love a meal service like this is it kind of forces you to get out of the box, and it forces you to have fun with healthier eating. Also without having to think so hard about it. Like I feel like I've been trying to cook more, but like deciding what to actually make and like finding new recipes can seem like a struggle. But Green Chef is always changing up their easy to follow recipes, so there's really always something new to discover on their website, so you never get bored with your healthier eating. And also side note, I think cooking like with a loved one is so much fun, so this is also such a great shared activity, might I add. A good bonding experience. And living a healthy lifestyle can definitely be time consuming, so having this be delivered right to your door and not need to worry about what you're eating and going to the grocery store is such a time saver. Like it's insane. And also, like I said, those pre-portioned efficient ingredients help so much to minimize our food waste. So with that being said, Green Chef is also such a sustainable company, which is why I'm so excited to be doing this collaboration. Green Chef offsets 100% of their delivery emissions to your door and offsets 100% of the plastic in every single box. And to celebrate Earth Month, Green Chef is partnering with One Tree Planted to reforest northern Thailand and combat food insecurity in vulnerable communities. So for a limited time, Green Chef will plant 1 tree for every box sold. So if you want to play a part in kind of these sustainable efforts, buying a box will help to do that. Okay, so now it's time for the fun bar. Okay, it's time to cook. So they sent over 3 different recipes in my box, which I was so excited about. So let's look at number 1. We have Thai style coconut chicken curry, which sounds delish. However, I'm so hungry and it's lunch. Do I want to make rice right now? No, but I'm high-key gonna make this for dinner one night. And we love that there's organic chicken cutlets in here. Moving right along, next we have the chicken with cilantro mojo sauce. Also sounds phenomenal. I love pesto. However, do I want to wait for carrots to roast in the oven / do I want to preheat the oven right now? Absolutely not. Again, love to do this when I am making dinner. I also love that they have the cook times on the side just so I know what I'm getting myself into. And then last, we have the least amount of cook time for 20 minutes. We have the turkey skillet with pesto and feta. Again, love pesto, and this is definitely gonna be our lunch winner for today. We're gonna get cute for this though. We're gonna put on this apron for no reason other than I wanna be cute. And we're in our housewife era. Okay, so step 1, we're on prep. Trim the ends of the summer squash, blah, blah, blah. Cut the red bell pepper, remove and discard any thick center stems from the kale, roughly chop leaves into small bite-sized pieces, dice aroma tomato, and then we're gonna saute all these johns. We threw the zucchini and the bell peppers in with some oil to saute, and now it says to add half of this Italian seasoning, some salt, and some pepper. So right now we're on step 2. It says to cook the veggies for like 4 to 5 minutes or until it's a little bit tender. Then we're going to take it off and transfer it to a plate. Now it's time to add our ground turkey. Woo! Now we're gonna add the veggies back into the pan. So now we're supposed to add some of the kale. Yep, there goes the spoon. And then we're gonna add about half the feta cheese. That cheese is good. Are you kidding me? This looks so good. All right, y'all, are you for real? This looks so good. It smells so good. The pesto was a little bit like, I thought it was gonna drizzle, so the presentation really took a downfall at the last second. But this looks so good, and in the pan it looks so good. This truly is some of my favorite stuff right here. I love zucchini, I love red bell pepper, I love pesto, I love ground turkey. So I'm so excited to try this because it smells so good. And that was so easy. I can't get over that. Wait, this is 100% going in my meal rotations. This is so bomb. Y'all, I'm not even lying. This has so much flavor. Oh my gosh, give me a nice piece with the feta and the pesto. That is just pure beauty right there. This is such a perfect like summer cooked dish. My mom would love this, for real. You guys, I seriously cannot recommend Green Chef enough. So like I said, for a limited time, Green Chef will be planting 1 tree for every box sold with the organization One Tree Planted in honor of Earth Month. So if you want to be able to contribute to that, you guys can use my code Livfiit60 to get 60% off and free shipping on your first box, which is amazing. And you can go to greenchef.com to learn more details. So again, it's Livfiit60 to get 60% off and free shipping on your first box. And you can go to greenchef.com for more details. This seriously is amazing. Thank you so much, Green Chef, for sponsoring this video. I'm obsessed with you guys, truly. Of course, I need something sweet now, so I am going to have some figs because they're so good and sweet, and I love the texture. I don't know why I keep breaking into song. I'm sorry. And these are so helpful for your digestion. You guys, it's been blue skies all day, and I've been so busy I haven't even gone outside. which is so sad. I hate when this happens. It's been like Windex blue skies all day, but it's finally time for us to go to the gym and get some of this energy out because I'm feeling energized. How many times am I gonna break out into song? Have any of you guys noticed that I haven't been wearing any of my rings this whole entire video? Like, is anyone else concerned? Because you should be. All right, y'all, so for my workout today, it was my steady state cardio type of day, and I have to say, Stefana Avara from that Trying Influencers Workouts for a Week video that I did, she really inspired me to have fun with my steady state cardio, and so she inspired me to make up my own, like a treadmill workout of my own. So this is really fun. I set it up so there's 5 different intervals for 2 minutes apiece, so it's 10 minutes per each circuit. So first we're starting off with the normal 2-minute walk, 0 incline for a speed of 3, and then for the next 2 minutes, we're doing an incline of 0 and a speed of 1.5, and we're doing like a side lateral walk, so 1 minute on each side, totaling 2 minutes. And this is great, dude, for hitting your glutes. Like, trust me, if you want more of a quad burn, you can lower your hips and get even lower kind of in that squat form, but that you're definitely going to feel in your adductors or abductors, excuse me. And then after that, we're doing a 2-minute incline walk, so an incline of 10 and a speed of 3. This again is kind of going to get our heart rate up a little bit and also engage those little leg muscles in our booty cheeks. And then from there, we're doing 2 minutes of a side shuffle. So same motion as that previous sidewalk, but we're a little bit more standing upright and it's kind of just like a shuffle to the side. This will get your calves activated, I'll tell you. So 1 minute on each side again, incline of 0, and this is just a speed of 3. I feel like it looks a lot faster than it is, but when you're doing that like side gallop, you got to go a little bit slower than you would think. And then after that, for the final 2 minutes, we're doing a 2-minute jog, incline of 0. I did a speed of like 7 to 8, but your pace really should be nice and easy here. There's no need to like be gasping for breath. Again, we want this to be steady state, but not having it be boring. So you shouldn't be like wheezing cardiovascularly by the end of this. So choose a speed that works for you. And if you don't want to do that 2-minute like side shuffle, I understand if it's like seems a little bit sketchy, you can take that out and do 3 minutes of incline walk and then a 3-minute jog instead, and just sub that out for that. And then I repeated that whole thing for a total of 3 times for 30 minutes. And then I finished off with 10 more minutes of an incline walk of an incline of 10 and then a speed of 3.2. And then after that, I did just a normal 3-minute cool down walk. So about a 45-minute workout on the treadmill. Ain't never hurt nobody. It was so good. And this is me trying to show you that I was sweating, because I promise I was. I thought it was so good. I really enjoyed it. We're back from the gym, peeps. And I just whipped up dinner literally in less than 10 minutes because I still have more work to do tonight. And I'm hungry, so I just went ahead with my staple of just some tacos. So I whipped up just some organic 93.7 ground beef, and then I seasoned it with just a homemade taco seasoning. I did like garlic powder, salt, a little bit of pepper, chili powder, cumin, some cilantro leaves, like the spice, and actually a little bit of Italian seasoning inspired by today's lunch, and it's actually really good. And then I'm grilling up some tortillas just to get them crispy. I'm also going to put it on this bed of romaine lettuce. I have some little cherry tomatoes. I'm going to top it with cilantro and then some lime. Okay guys, I wasn't really planning on giving you this update, but I feel like speaking about it, so it's going to come out right now. But my Instagram family knows that I have my retreats in Costa Rica, as we all know, but those are not until June. I'm hosting 2 like wellness retreats back to back, which I'm so ecstatic about, and I can't believe they're already here. I was always planning on doing this ever since last March when we had initially launched these retreats. I always had that idea that I was just gonna go and spend time in Costa Rica, kind of like exactly what I did with Hawaii, and kind of live that like nomadic lifestyle. So that's what I am doing again this year. So I'm gonna be in Costa Rica for a total of it's like 7.5 weeks. So like I keep saying about 8 weeks. And I'm gonna be in Costa Rica for 5 weeks completely alone, just living there, essentially what I did in Hawaii, like I said, and still creating content, still working, still doing all my stuff, but just doing it in Costa Rica where I can surf and do yoga and just adventure and learn a new culture. And then the last 2 weeks, I'm gonna be traveling around with my retreat groups to host the retreat. So I'm leaving now a week from tomorrow. And I'm gonna do a whole separate vlog on this. Tortillas are so much better when you crisp it up in oil. I just am starting to feel, I don't know, I just feel like it hasn't processed in a way. And like if you guys were avid subscribers, last year before I went to Hawaii, I was an emotional wreck. Like I felt so nostalgic because I really truly wasn't sure if I was gonna come home here or not. Like it felt like I was like moving away in a weird way, and it was my first time ever doing anything like that. So I feel so much more emotionally composed. I feel so much more collected for this trip, I guess, if you will. I feel so much more confident. I feel so much more confident in my ability to like adapt, to figure things out. And I know that I'm gonna like it. Like before I went to Hawaii, I was genuinely scared because it was so new and foreign. And I don't feel that way as much now. I am a little bit nervous because it is a whole new country, where that wasn't the case when I went to Hawaii. There is a language barrier, all that sort of stuff. It's way more remote than where I was in Hawaii. So I don't know, there's just still a lot of unknowns. And so I guess I just am kind of feeling all the normal emotions that come with a very big shift and a big change. Again, I'm gonna do a whole vlog on that where I can vent to you guys about like my feelings and document all that before I go. But just right now, I have so much work to do because I'm trying to orchestrate so many things, like finalize the finishing touches of the Costa Rica retreats. I'm also planning a USA retreat. I have like a few brand deals that I need to wrap up before I leave. So I'm like literally doing back-to-back work. I had two-hour meetings today, like all this stuff. I just am feeling a little bit like overwhelmed, all while trying to like soak in my last couple of weeks of being here, you know, if that makes sense. So I just kind of feel overwhelmed. I know it's all gonna work out. I know it's gonna be great. I'm just kind of in that like anticipation stage that's like brutal, I feel like. And I have been keeping my Instagram family more in the loop, but like I said, I do have a USA retreat planned for this coming August, which is crazy. It's like way closer than we think. It's a little bit, you know, of a shorter launch than we would have liked, but we just have been spending a lot of time trying to plan everything. So the launch of those tickets are so soon. So if you've been wanting to come to any of my wellness retreats, now's a great time, especially if you want one here in the US. That's way more convenient to travel to. So keep an eye out, especially because I will be putting out like an official wait list, all that sort of stuff, so you can really be notified when tickets come out like firsthand. I'm also wanting to sign up for a course to like continue my personal training education. So I am excited about that, but just like another thing on my plate to kind of have to go through that course and really make sure that I'm like studying and actually learning things. I think that's going to be like a big project for me when I'm in Costa Rica. But just so many moving parts. I feel like my mind's been everywhere and I've just been in scramble mode. Like I feel like the uni has just been like throwing everything at me. I feel like last year life was so slow. And now like the past 6 months and especially the past like 2-3 months, I've just been like doing and going and like I haven't even had time to think about things much. Like there's been so many moving parts the past few months and I'm grateful for it. I really am, because I remember how bored and stagnant I felt previously. But I'd be lying if I was like, all right, uni, can we slow down a little bit, you know? And you guys already know what dessert is. I'm gonna have some true fruits. My favorite are the raspberry ones, but I haven't tried the chocolate covered or the peanut butter banana one, and I feel like I would love that. But that is it for this video. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all your love and support. I'm sending you so much love, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.